Hey everybody, welcome back, SimCasino. Hope you're having a great day. My hotel top floor is almost done. And I figured out why stuff was moving around. I still consider this a bug, but I at least know how to avoid this bug at this point. So I wanted to demonstrate that for you here. So I have this area right here reserved for a room. And we also have all of these that need to be put in for a room too. Okay, now these are all going to be the same orientation as this room. So in other words, the front door is on this side and the door is on this side for all of these rooms. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to just clone this like you should be able to do, no problem, right? And we're going to come over here, and as long as I don't rotate this, everything seems to paste just fine. If I don't rotate it, it's all good. Now, if I rotate it at all, right, even one time, but now I'm going to get it back to the right orientation to replace it, right? This is the stuff where you got to have to be careful with it a little bit. This time it worked out okay, but you can see it when I highlight it. So pay attention really to the light right here. This light above the sink, okay? Now, if I was to go here, it's fine, right? But when I rotate it, look where it is. The light is no longer lined up with the sink. And the picture that's by the bathroom door, that's offset. Not to mention, also, that the other thing that's on the right side, I can't really describe it. In other words, there's things that are out of whack right now, right? There's things that are not quite right. Same thing with this orientation. See that light? It's way off the sink, right? And again, not even close to the sink. In fact, it's outside the wall at this point. But if I bring it back here to the same orientation that it was when I copied it, everything seems to paste just fine when you do that. So I think that might be why, you know, some people aren't having this problem and I am. It's because I'm taking whole rooms and I'm trying to, you know, rotate them into position like that. So, but you should be able to rotate, or you should be able to copy a whole bunch of stuff at once, just as long as you don't rotate it. So I'm going to do that, right, that, and one more right here, and good. So that is almost all my hotel rooms. I still have this one over here, this little misfit right here. And I think this one, if I'm correct in this, in my assumption here, this is the one that's a little bit small. It's 8 by 11. Gross. Should I go any more this way? This is what I need for my stairs, if I want my stairs here, and I still do. So I'm going to need to kind of, in a way, custom make this room, or turn this into laundry, which I could probably do that. Laundry here and then laundry here. I could make that work because I've got other plans for some of these other things. So I think I'm going to turn this into laundry. And this was going to be a room, but I'm actually thinking I'm going to turn this into laundry too. Because I want a laundry on every single floor, and I haven't really allotted or accounted for the space that's going to occupy on this floor. So we're going to do that. There's two separate things happening here in the corner, okay? First thing we're going to do, and I think it's going to be on this side here, I think. The first thing we're going to do with this area is I want to make sort of like a bar hangout zone where people can come out and hang out. The second one was going to be a conference room, but I'm starting to think the conference room thing is just not going to happen. There's a lot of business need. And I was thinking, you know, hey, we could just have your conferences right here at the top floor, but nah. I don't know if I want that happening because there's a lot of business need. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in one of these circle bars. This seems like a pretty cool fit for this area. The thing is, it's just like, it's so big, you know? And if I wanted to put another room here, I totally could. That's the same space. It's just, well, it won't have a balcony, and I don't really want this to not have a balcony. I need to do all the balconies for these rooms too, and looks like this guy snuck right in. Go, get out of here. As I'm placing the stairs, they'll come up. There's no way for me to restrict access to stairs for staff specifically unless I make staff doors, and that's something I just haven't done. So let me come over here, and I'm just gonna take this away and this away, and we're just gonna place a staff door here for the time being, and then I can replace it later. But that will let staff use that area. We're gonna get more stairs put in over here. I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna do them over here on this side, right? I'm not gonna do them here. Instead, I'm gonna do them right here, and this will be where it is. And then in this situation, I think what I'll probably do is I might extend this room out a little bit. We'll see. Maybe this room will become like one of these. But what will happen is we'll have a staircase that goes like that, and this will be an entrance to it as well. So stairs, and then door to get in the stairs, door to get in the stairs, and they'll have them from both sides. That'll get. And then that way, these stairs will take them all the way down like that, and I'll end up right here. Now, right here, or rather ending up right here, it's going to get in the way of my stuff, but I have this wide open area here, and it's 4 deep is what I need for those stairs. So it's going to end up being about like that. So the ATM machines will be right here. Like, that's not a big deal. That's pretty good. I can get rid of these stanchions and stuff. That's adequate space. I'm all right with that. Let me just fill you in really quick on some things I've done for the casino. I've added 2 more poker tables here, and I've also added a kitchen right here because I'm prepping the the restaurants and stuff that'll be down in this area. The kitchen is a carbon copy of this. It literally is clone tool and paste, so it's not like I designed anything new or anything. If I go up to the second floor, though, there's a couple of things that have happened, and I just needed to tweak it a lot, and it was just a little tedious clicking everywhere, so I just didn't bother to record it. But this bar is here because both of these bars are always full. I've then gone ahead and raised my prices a little bit. You know, capitalism at its finest. If it's in high demand and there's no seats, maybe my prices are just a little bit too low. So I raised them up a little bit. Then I've got my 3 elevators, and I have them locked into position. So these elevators will be here, okay? And I've wrapped them in a wall too. I like when you wrap them because then you get, well, you can just design your elevators that way, you know? It's nice that way. So we're gonna go up floors all the way up to here. And this is sort of our little elevator area for our suites, right? And there's gonna be 3 more. You can see there's gonna be a lot of elevators because these elevators are responsible for bringing people to many, many floors, right? So we're gonna have to have at least 6 of them, I think. And I went ahead and bit the bullet a little bit and dropped it down to the low level too. So people can get there directly from here. They don't have to take up the escalator. That solves my entire accessibility problem, and therefore this elevator can go away. Goodbye. All right, so accessibility problem solved in a pretty clean way. It does kind of fit here. It'll just be these ones to this side, and then the other row will go to here. So the other row of elevators do not go to this bottom floor here, because I've got stuff I want to do here, and those elevators will be in the way. So just to recap, these 3 go to every floor, and then 3 more here will only go to this far. Okay, cool, awesome. I put the bar here again because it was really full, but I think this bar is most likely going to move over here, or maybe I'll go here and here. We'll have 2 different bars there, probably, because again, this is supposed to be hotel check-in. So I will be moving it. Let's bring it back up. Okay, I've had to let this game run a lot because this entire top floor costs about $5 million. It's stupid. It's really stupid amount of money. And yet I'm making so much that it's completely fine to do that. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and delete. I think I want to demolish this actually. I think I want to, hello autosave. I want to take this out completely. Come here, come on. Come on, let me do it. Thank you. Bring this back in, and maybe I'll have some vending machines or something going here. Just some place to sit, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want that to go, but I don't really know. It's one of those unimportant things, just as long as I reserve the space. That's the only thing that's important. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Just reserve this space and this space. And we're just going to say, yo, this is our staircase right here. And this is a way to get to the stairs. And this is a way to get to the stairs, and etc. Right? That's it. So we're just going to block this off like so, like that. And, you know, for the time being, why don't we just open this up? You know, they could just walk across this. And it'd be kind of cool, I suppose, if we just made this all windows. And people could walk across this and see the city while they do so. That's not a bad idea either, but I still want stairs here. It only really needs to be one. I could make this all glass. It's not going to be all glass. Well, if it's a staircase, it could be all glass all the way down, right? Not bad. It could happen up until at least here. And then no glass, right? We don't want glass here, but we could totally do glass all the way up for that staircase. I'm warming up to the idea. We'll see. But I like the interesting shape the building is taking this way. It's like there's little different variations in it's got some character aside from just being this big square, right? The big square was kind of meh, but also, as of recording this, I just posted the video where you guys were introduced to this big casino. So it's been a bit. I'm way ahead of you here. I need to for the schedule coming up. I realize because I skipped that little section where we started this plot, you guys never got the name, and that sucks because I had a little bit of a story with it and everything. But this one's just called the Big Hat. Okay, it's just called. No, it's like anticlimactic. Oh, okay, cool, thanks. But this casino's been called the Big Hat, and I talked about it when I made it, but of course that's not gonna happen anymore. I'm gonna just preemptively do this because I feel like that might be necessary, and I'm just gonna come over and maybe put them like this, and then we'll just move these so they're kind of in line with them. Solar panels are helping a little bit with the electric bill, but I don't know if it's really doing. I don't know if it's worth buying them, but I'll buy some more. I don't think I'm not paying attention enough to make it worth it. Okay, so look at this. Like, this is looking awesome, right? I just can't wait for like people to start using it. We're almost there. What I need to do now, though, is I need to figure out how I want the balconies to go. And a lot of these balconies will need to be different sizes. And they need to be different designs based on, you know, which room it is. But I think I think we could probably do it this way. Like, we don't need all these fancy separations necessarily. Wait. Did I see a person? Oh, I thought I saw a person sneaking into the rooms. There shouldn't be anybody in there unless it's housekeeping or something. So I think what I can do here is I'm going to bring this fence, right, all the way across here. And this is the balcony for these guys. I suppose I can probably bring it all the way over like that too, but I don't know exactly. Oh, maybe we'll have like a community balcony. Yeah, the staircase, and then you can access this area, which is separate still from this. That's pretty good. I like that. Tell me that this square piece fits right here. Please, please, please. Yes. Of course it does. It's like I planned it. Oh, I did. So much planning. So much. I don't think there's any. Oh, yeah, it's like a blue colored one. It's okay. So this will be where this is, and then I guess we'll just do terrain here. I'll just use the eyedropper. It's way easier. Just get the eyedropper like that. There we go. Yeah. And we can even, if we wanted to, I suppose we could spice it up and go like this too, but whatever. So the balconies, I think, will have the same floor as the inner side too, because this looks pretty cool. There we go. Yeah. Or here's a thought, like helicopter view kind of thing. We could do this gold granite color instead. Although I think the gold granite is very loud. Yeah, it's very loud. It's very bright. I don't think it's something that I would want for, you know, just these rooms. So I guess we'll go like this with it. That seems pretty cool. I'm digging that. Let's keep that. Now I want to spread that to the other side. So bring it all the way over to here like this. Slam it up against that. Do like a community balcony thing here too, maybe. The hallway kind of comes all the way over here. But I don't know. We need laundry room areas too, so I'll have to just keep looking at that. Take this balcony over. And come on now. All the way over. There we go. All the way over like so. And match it up. Now we might do some extra decoration stuff there. We'll see. Like that and like that. So the exterior of the top floor, oh, I missed a spot. The exterior of the top floor is all this balcony area, which again, I don't know how many casinos would actually do this because, you know, like, I don't want to say suicide risk, but I feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you'd want to just give your guests who potentially just lost a lot of money this really small balcony they could just jump over 8 stories down. 8 stories, too, is not necessarily a guaranteed, you know, end of life, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know. That's pretty scary there. All right, so balcony is in. It's looking kind of cool, but now I need to figure out where everybody else's balconies and stuff end. And what I thought about doing is keeping this really simple. I could just take the fence and just go 1 in, make it, 1 in, make it. And I could just do that to every single room. 1 in, make it. Yep. If I just do that to every room, it should be equal, right? Yeah, they're all equal. Of course, now they don't have the right color because that's what happens when you copy and paste. But I still have to do this manually anyway. So we'll just do this really quick. And there we go. And then we'll put those little hedges and stuff, right, in between this. Just keep going like that, like that. Almost done. This is the kind of stuff I've been doing for hours. And I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. Like, I'm having a really good time with it, so. But this makes the balconies exactly the same. I like it. All right. So the next thing to do is probably copy one of these things. We will take this one. Not the terrain, silly. Take one of three long probably. Do I not have one of the 3s in here? Oh, this is the 3. Okay. So we want this to be placed. Oh, it is a 4 wide one. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Well, it makes it easier to grab it then. Grab one of these. No, you dummy. I'm tired. It's time to go to bed, man. Like that. Yeah? So there's your balconies. On this side, anyway. Now we just have to decorate them. Pretty standard. I think I'll probably do a similar thing to this. But right now, my brother is mowing the lawn. Oh, yeah. Right outside my window. Oh, man, is it loud. All right, I'm going to wait until this is done, and I will... I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got all of these in. I took the liberty of just completing these around the building, at least in this direction, while that lawnmower was going. And then we'll just get the floor pattern in as well. Like this, all the way over like so. There we go. Now I still have to do the back side, but I just want to make sure this is all going to work too. For this over here, I decided I was going to drop this pattern in anyway, right on the wall, just so that it's still the same size. But then I removed the innermost one on both sides. And again, we have like this little community balcony area kind of thing, which is nifty. I like it. All right, so while I was waiting for the lawnmower situation, I thought I'd go ahead and put in some safety rails for the stairs as well. Because like, they're going to be walking out of here and they're not paying attention and then they just fall through this. Nah, We're gonna have some safety rails right here that just kind of protects people, you know, trying to think ahead what people might do. And then we'll go ahead and have this whole thing just colored in with the regular carpet. And it just goes all the way over to the end here. And I'm thinking, like, I want to see, like, maybe about having glass all on the top here. It's just going to look different. That's the only reason why I don't do it. Because it's just like the whole building will have these nice consistent windows eventually. It's going to look a lot better than this once windows come in. We don't have any hotel rooms that are at the edge, right, for windows. Aside from like right now, we're getting them, but we don't have them yet, right? And these guys are going to have windows too, not just the one door. It's going to be windows and stuff too. So it just won't be consistent because there's nothing that matches the window. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe there is. If I put this door in, like right here, let's say. Well, not this. It's just not the right height. It's just a little bit off, man. It's so aggravating. It's just a little bit off. Give us more windows. Please give us more windows. So, like, what I would like to do is to place more, but I can't. So, we'll have these big windows. And we'll place one big window there. And I guess because of the way these rooms are designed with the decorations, maybe I need to take the decorations off of here. Because I like the window to not... I don't want the window to be there. I wanted it to kind of be like here. Maybe here. Yeah. Basically, so you can see the door is what I'm getting at here. So I'm gonna do about like this. So I guess I have to remove a bunch of these decorations that are kind of hanging out by the table, which isn't a huge deal. In fact, if I went to multi-select, I bet I could do this just a tad bit faster. Although I'm being very selective on which ones to remove. These interior rooms doesn't matter as much, thankfully. Yes, I'm sure. And then I want to place the window in its place. I can't select the window. It's fine. Can I style this at all? Ooh, fancy. Yes, please. Yep, right there. Keep it consistent. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna want to copy this if it lets me, but I don't think it will. Oh, I can tab through them. I can tab through them. So it's this side of the window, or the right side of the window that's lined up with that table. So I could just kind of go like this and paste these all the way through here, right? These exterior windows. We're finally getting them. It's about time. So for this one, I'm probably going to have to move the... Well, how many... It's exactly one window length in, so it's going to have to be right there. So I have to move this. I'll probably just move it, you know, over here. That's fine. So give me this window, exactly one window length depth. There we go. And unfortunately, it won't be here. Well, I can place it here, and that will still make it consistent. I just have to adjust this. Okay, how about this? You're going to go here. All right, like that, let's say. Then I'll shift the wardrobe over to here. There we go. It kind of opens up the room a little bit, too. I like that. But most importantly, what I was looking for is that the windows were all going to be the same distance apart right there. So there we go. We got all that done. And unfortunately, I think that is potentially going to get in my way because I need to copy and paste through here. But maybe I can get away with not, because when I remember, I can't copy just the items with the clone tool. It's going to take the whole thing. I wish there was a way to like maybe select only items. Like I think hotkeys, right? Hold control for only items. That kind of thing would be really nice for this game. But to access for this guy, right, to access his balcony, he's gonna have to go in right here. Like there's no other way in. He has to go in right here. So I'm gonna have to move something. Maybe we move the computer desk out a little bit. Stick the wardrobe here instead. These rooms are a little bit different, right? There's some variation here. And I kind of did that intentionally, but, you know, sometimes that backfires just a little bit. I really want this opened up because that has to be moved. So we'll get rid of this, I guess, and we're going to keep that plant there, I suppose. Move the chair to where it's not right on the wardrobe. It's nice to have one of these chairs. They can just sit down after they, you know, get their shoes out of their wardrobe or whatever, right? All right, so we're gonna need a door here, but again, I can't copy and paste it real well, and I definitely don't want the same door that's here to be here. So I guess I'll have to have multiple templates for this as well. Why don't we start at this end, because this end is pretty consistent. Oh, you know what though? We don't have the windows in over here either. And is this the same design? Should be. Yeah, so exactly one window length in is there. Oh, I get it. There's a little difference. Okay. Yeah, there is. Okay. Well, shoot. Whatever. Put it there. Put it there. As long as it's the same place, we'll just line it up with the couches instead. Whatever. No big deal. We'll even give this guy a second window. Or, well, no, we wouldn't want to do that. Community balcony. Everyone can see in my room. No, you wouldn't want to do that. Let's not have that. However, over here, this is where I was talking about how we might be able to get all glass, right? In this little area. It's an interesting idea. I don't know. It might look good, or it might not. I guess we'll find out. All through this, we do the whole thing, like that. I don't know. What do we think? It kind of looks pretty cool. I think it does. I think it works. We're gonna keep it, but the thing is, it's not gonna last the whole time. It's only gonna be down like where this area is, right? So we're wrapping the staircase around. So this kind of access point right here is gonna be the same on every floor. We're gonna allow access from both sides into the stairs on every single floor. And then that entire stair area will all be glassed in. So realistically, it's probably gonna be something closer to... Oh, hello, autosave. You come in at the worst times. I really do wish the autosave could just happen in the background. Things like, you know, Anno does. I realize that's a completely different scale of development team, but the disruptions. It's... All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This area is usually going to be 11, but we can maybe just make it 12 for the hell of it. But I don't think this whole thing here is going to be glass on every floor. But I think it'll probably end up being like this mostly. But we'll see. It might end up being the same. We'll start from a different end and stuff, and we can plan on there being a walkway here, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, balconies. We're going to take a lot of inspiration from the previous balcony we've already designed. So why don't we take, let's say, oh, I don't know. We could take this much. I have to pull the fence too, but let's say we take this much and see what that gets us. We move it over here. We move this design over here. Is that possible? Uh-oh. It's fiddling with me, messing with me. Okay, so it's not going to do it because of the door. The door is going to disrupt this. But if I remove this window and then try to copy it, what happens then? Let's say I want to take this side right there, and I flip it around and I put it here. Okay, you will let me place this. And when you let me place this, I just got to take a look and see how things work. So the first thing is replacing the fence, although... Is it really worth it? Because I'm going to have to redo it anyway. Probably not. We'll see. That puts the door there, which isn't a bad deal. Well, if the door is going to be there, we can place the light just outside the door. Maybe something like that. We could have another light, too. Over here, maybe lined up with this bench. Maybe we line the lights up with the benches. Yeah, there you go. Let's snap this so it's right on the money here. It's gonna be this high. I guess so, yeah. All right, so that means the window, it can't be where it was before. We need this window, which maybe we'll make it with a white frame. The white frames kind of stand out. I don't know, what do you think? Gold frame or white frame? I don't know, the white frame kind of looks okay. It looks good. If I was to select this, let's make that white. Maybe like an off-white. Like, I don't know, something like that maybe? What do we like better there? Let me know your thoughts. Comments down below. I can always select all the windows and change them in bulk, so I think I'll leave it like this for now. Although I think all the windows have to be removed in order to copy and paste because they'll probably be disruptive. And they're going to be right where that door is, yeah. So I might not be able to do it, but we'll see. Can I not select this window anymore? Oh, wait, wrong floor. Here we go. There we go, window, and got it. Now, again, it doesn't line up with the door, so take it for what it is. It might be worth just putting in one of these commercial doors. Because at least it's like a big window. That's like a big window combo thing, right? What if we put in something like this instead? You know? It's right on the couch though. I didn't want that, but these are the smaller rooms. If we do that instead, then there's still no windows. You're gonna have to look out the door, which I guess I would have liked it better from like if I had this whole commercial sliding door. That's a bit overkill, huh? Why don't we just give them one of the revolving doors? Yeah, no. This is an interesting little challenge to make it look good. We could always just use an archway, but I think it has to be, yeah, the archways are only good indoors. So you have to use either the commercial single door or the commercial double doors. You can't use any of these unless it's the locked bedroom door thing, which doesn't have a window, and I like the glass. That's why I'm choosing these doors, because I like them. But let me, real quick, come over here, copy the design, because I want them to be white, not dark. And paste it. Okay. This is the way it's supposed to be, right? And then we take the window, which in this case, it's going to be here. Only it could go somewhere else. Like right here would be nice. I'm going to move you here. I'm going to have to rearrange the rooms in order to make this happen. But it's probably worth it at the end because it's going to be... I mean, these are all exactly the same. So if I just move all this stuff around to fit the window where I want it, you know? See, I think that looks better. Except for this. But I think it looks better. Because it's not flush, you want to separate them so it's not as obvious that they're not flush. If you put them right up next to each other, then it looks terrible. But I kind of like this. And I think I can just leave this as is. Maybe we move the bench over, right? And maybe we'll just have another bench right up alongside the window even. That's not too bad. And this can be where the hangout spot is, you know? I think we'll even leave the pit where it is. So this is our hangout spot. So if I was to do this, in order to place this accurately, I have to dismantle all the windows. Because again, they'll be disruptive for the copy paste. But once we have that out of the way, unless it's different than the last balcony, all you have to do is... wait, nope. Are these different sizes? Blocked by plant 13. Okay. Oh yeah, the interior needs to be changed too. Okay, maybe. Okay, I've got a little bit of an idea. This might backfire on me hard, but we'll see. This might be a real bitch. Okay, I've eliminated everything along that side. Thankfully, it didn't take the televisions. It did take the art, but now, hopefully, crossing fingers, I can dip into this room ever so slightly. I'm gonna have to do it inwards like this because it's gonna get in the way. Yeah. Oh. Not how I wanted it, but it's gonna have to be the thing. Does it let me do it? No, it won't. So it did backfire. Because I can't do internal and outdoor or what? Like, can't do indoor-outdoor combos or something? Oh, it's the plant. What? Wait, how are you? Now I'm a little bit lost here on how that's happening. I shouldn't be copying that plant. Yeah, this should just fit. How come that doesn't fit? Is this one? Oh, it is. This is one bigger than... Oh, that's why. Okay, hang on, hang on. I'll get this. All I have to do is this. And I guess we'll just copy this thing over to here just to get that extra separation. Right? Make the fence. If I don't make the fence, then when I copy this over, it won't disrupt this fence. I like it. All right, so let's take clone area one more time. Please don't backfire on me. I'm gonna have to replace that plant, but that's only one tile, no big deal. All the way like this. Can you place this? Yes. Go. 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 So now I just have to place... Well, this one's different. What makes you so special? Right. It's the... No? Blocked by fence or wall. Huh? What's wrong with you? Hang on. Maybe I'll just copy this really quick. Well, this will place. I can place this. But something over here wouldn't place. I think it might be the picture, maybe? Oh, yeah. Right. It won't. Because the... Yeah. Okay. That plant is different here. So we'll just place this here. Now, I could say, oh, yeah, line it up with this because they're not flush. But they're different rooms. Nobody's going to notice because they're in completely different rooms. The only people who are going to notice are you. And you know what? When's the last time I listened to you? It's the only thing I had. I lost it at the end there. I was like, I don't know what to say. Okay. So that's nice. Balconies are looking solid. And I just like how the lights go, man. I mean, like, you look at the top of the building and you just got these lights shining on you. Come on. That's awesome. That's super cool. Right along the top. And you know, this whole experience has made me think that like, I have a cooler idea now, but it's too late to implement it. But I was thinking rooftop casino, you know? Now I'm thinking, if you just don't make anything here, make this your outdoor, right? All your, you know, do all your balconies and stuff over on this side maybe. And then on the top, you pretend this is your roof layer. You can have people walking around and gambling. You can have like little buildings, cashier buildings, like everything can be built. Most of the area can all be outside. It's not really that big of a deal, I don't think. Can this stuff? Well, okay, I guess not. Like this stuff can only be indoors, but there's got to be something here where we can do like a decoration kind of outside kind of thing, courtyard sort of thing out here, and then inside these little buildings, we'll put like little buildings on top of the building, and then that could be the casino, right? And that would be kind of cool. And then, you know, you don't really have a full roof layer, but you do have to have some parts, like the little buildings that you do on the top. Like you have your cashier office and your little gambling center and your card center, and then there's outdoor pathways and trees and all sorts of stuff on top of the building. On top of those little buildings, that's where you place your utilities and stuff, you know? It could have been interesting, but I'm just giving ideas to you. I'm not going to do it because I'm kind of invested in this right now, but it's an idea for you, you know? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the balconies are in. I just have to copy the... I just have to get the the fence looking good because I don't want this to be a white fence, right? So I have to change all the fences. I'm going to repeat this process, redecorating the rooms as necessary to get them all good. And then I'm going to open up the hotel and start getting guests because, you know, this whole thing is running. I'm making millions of dollars. I really am. Like, I've millions upon millions of dollars. I think the profit is like, well, if I don't build anything, I think the profit's like $350,000 a day right now. It's kind of wild. Like, this number would just go up $350,000 every day. So all of that is done. Now I have to copy that plant, right? Yeah. So like I said, redecorating the rooms as needed. And I'll just get on that stuff. And then I'll come back. I have no idea how long this video is. Did we start recording? I gotta go to bed, guys. It's 2:30 a.m. Oh my god, it's 2:30 a.m. Tell you what, I think the end of this video is gonna be... No, it's not. What are you talking about? It's only 5 for me. What is this guy talking about? He doesn't know how to tell time. You know, I can probably get away with this. I think the end of this video, I was getting to it, is most likely going to be done tomorrow for me. But, you know, I could obviously the same day for you. But I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit, and it's getting me, guys. This is it's pretty fun. I'm having fun designing this new casino. It's mostly, to be honest, I'm having more fun with the hotel than I am the casino. The casino was sort of like, yeah, we get it. You know, big open room, place the things, people use them. The hotel is where the gameplay is, I think. Like, this is the part that's fun. Right here. I want Sim Hotel. Although that would get really repetitive because realistically, this is like one video's worth of content. If I did a time lapse, it'd be like the whole thing would be one video right now. So maybe there's not a market for Sim Hotel necessarily, but I just can't decide if I like the white windows or the gold windows. So I love your feedback on that. White windows like this or gold windows like that. Yeah. That's an interesting conundrum. All right. I am going to go to bed.